Baruch Hashem, we've entered the month of Adar. We know the famous line that everyone likes to sing over and over again. Mishenichnas Adar, ma'arbin besimcha. Once Adar begins, we add and we amplify our simcha, our happiness. This is sourced in actually the Megillah Esther. We're going to read B'ezras Hashem in less than 2 weeks. Megillah says, "V'achodesh asher ne'epach lahem miyagon lesimcha u'me'ever leyom tov." This month that flipped, that switched from Yagon to Simcha, from a despair to happiness. The Megillah alludes to this concept, and from there, for generations to come, when this month begins, we celebrate and we enhance and we add onto our Simcha, our happiness, and we rejoice, and we have much more Simcha. Therefore, this is the famous halacha that what's the real difference with Marbim Besimcha? What does that have anything to do with it? Anything? That a Jew that has a set court date with a non-Jew should try and arrange for that court date to be during the month of Adar. Because they say the month of Adar has a good mazal for the Jewish people, and therefore we try to, if we have anything against the non-Jews, to put it during this month, so that B'ezras Hashem we should continue celebrating and rejoicing in good and happy occasions. There are a few different minhagim that pertain to this month. The Zayin Adar is actually the day of Moshe Rabbeinu's birthday and the day he passes away. So many have the custom to learn more on the 9th of 7th Adar in honor of Moshe Rabbeinu. Obviously, it's a nice and proper minhag to do if one can do it. Some even have the custom to fast on the 7th of Adar. He writes, Minhag chazlim v'Hashem ma'aseh leit'anot b'yom shevi be'Adar shu yom petirat Moshe Rabbeinu u'chushana beberet. When it's a leap Adar, they do it on the first month of Adar, and some do it in the second month. Okay, they bring out Sefer Torah. ויש אומרים שאינו נכון לעשות כן, ועל כל מקום שאין מנהג מקום ברור, שבע תעשה עדיף, לא יאמר השליח סיפור עננו ברכה בפני עצמה, כי אם בשומע תפילה, וכן לא יוציאו ספר תורה במנחה לקראת ויחל, והקונים לא יישאו כלפיהם במנחה. So this discussion about, if let's say you have 10 people that are fasting on Moshe Rabbeinu's yahrzeit, do you take out Sefer Torah or not? Ovadia says it's better not to, because it's not a ta'anit on the community. We have a ta'anit of Ta'anit Esther coming up in a few weeks. We'll talk about later on, but it's just a nice idea that to understand that up in a few days is Moshe Rabbeinu's the day that he was born and the day that he died. And if we can learn more Torah, it's good too. If we can enhance and do more mitzvot, it's proper to do so in honor of Moshe Rabbeinu, who taught us all the Torah that we know. And lastly, a bar mitzvah boy is also very classic. Not this year, but last year, when it's a leap Adar, it's a bar mitzvah boy. When is he celebrating his bar mitzvah? So generally speaking, a bar mitzvah boy who's born in Adar Aleph will celebrate in Adar Aleph if there's a leap year. If there's no leap year, the bar mitzvah boy will celebrate his in the regular Adar. Adar, the days become one, and they celebrate in the regular month. Now what happens if there are a few exceptions? If the kid is born in the second Adar, then his bar mitzvah is in the second Adar. What happens if the kid is born when there's a single Adar and there's a leap Adar, his bar mitzvah? What does he do? He celebrates the latter of the two. He celebrates the second Adar. That's when he becomes a bar mitzvah. And there's one unique exception. What happens if a boy is born on the 30th day of Adar Aleph, when there's a leap Adar, but his bar mitzvah year there's no leap Adar? What does he do? It's Rosh Chodesh, the 30th day of the first month of Adar. So in fact, he would become, a month later, his bar mitzvah would be celebrated on the 1st of Nisan, the Leil of Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Those are just cool scenarios that come up. But if anyone has a question, obviously they can ask the rabbi. Baruch Adonai, amen, amen.